Hi, I'm Mark.
And I'm Terry.
And we're Escaping the Empty Nest.
As our kids have gotten older and they're grown up and moving out of the house, we started to realize that the world is a little bit bigger than the state of Texas. And there's a lot more for us to explore. So we set out to go ahead and try to see what we could do to afford to explore the world. I had a conversation with some friends this week, and it was really interesting trying to explain to them how we take so many trips or how we plan so many trips. And the one thing that I ask you is, how would you like to pay for your vacation by just buying groceries and putting them on a credit card? Or eating out at your favorite restaurant, filling up your car with gas? Those are all things that we all do.
Your water bills, electric bills.
Exactly.
Just pay your bills and you can take vacations.
Now, if you get the right credit cards with the right introductory offers and the right point bonuses, you too can plan and have some wonderful vacations just like we're planning now.
Here's a small breakdown of a couple of the cards that we have, plus some other cards that are available that you may want to consider. One card that we have is the first travel card we got was the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. When we got our card, it had 60,000 points for free just by having the card for 90 days and making some purchases, I think at $3,000 in 90 days, which is not bad. That's basically household bills and gas and groceries and stuff like that. It also gives 2x points for buying groceries. So for every $100 of groceries you buy, you get 200 points. The nice thing about the Preferred card, it offers rental protection on cars. And the really nice thing is you're not locked into just one form of redemption. You can redeem Hyatt points. You can do Marriott Bonvoy points. You can even redeem the points for cash. And so it doesn't matter whether you're taking a trip or not. That's cash in your pocket. You get 1 point for every dollar of spending unless you're buying groceries. And you redeem them for basically a penny a point. So if you have 10,000 points, that's $100, which adds up in a hurry.
The next card that we chose to try out was American Express. It's the Skymiles
card,
which is related, of course, to one of the airlines, Delta. And the nice thing about that is you get 2 times points for your groceries, 2 times points for restaurants, right. And there's some perks and stuff that go along with it as well. You get the express boarding.
Yeah.
You get $100 that is credited back to you when you spend $10,000, and I forgot what else.
Free check back.
Free check back. That's
which
right.
Which is really nice. And
yes.
Yeah, so for that one, when we got ours, they were offering a deal of 60,000 points. I think if you spent $2,000 in 90 days, you got 60,000 points back, which was really nice because we bought airline tickets with the American Express card when we first got it, paid off the card, then immediately turned back around and used the points we got from that for a whole different leg of the trip, which was really nice. So that way our whole trip budget was reduced by about a third because we got part of the trip for free.
Yes, and unfortunately we looked into it now and there's not any points reward right now for opening the new card, but I'm sure that they will come back around and offer some kind of points reward again in the future.
Yeah. Great. Now, one card we're trying out right now to get American Airlines points is the Citi AAdvantage card. When we got our card, it was 45,000 free American Airlines points. Sometimes I see it for 40, sometimes I see it 50. It just depends on the month and their promotion they're running right now. It offers 2 times points on gas and groceries, but just like Delta, they offer priority boarding and a free check bag on American Airlines. They also have a $125 American Airlines credit, but you have to spend $20,000 a year to get that, and that's a lot of money. So many you probably don't put $20,000 on your card. But if you're near an American Airlines hub, like we are at DFW, it can be a lot more beneficial to have an American Airlines card than a Delta card. Unfortunately for us, we like Delta. We wish we could fly Delta more often. Delta just doesn't fly that many places out of DFW, and American Airlines does, so most of the flights we take are American Airlines. So
Exactly.
Speaking of American Airlines, it's kind of unique that American Airlines partners with 2 different banks for cards. There's a card called the Barclays AAdvantage Aviator card, and it offers 60,000 miles after just the first purchase. So you can buy a pack of gum with this card, pay your yearly fee, which is about $95, and they'll give you 60,000 travel points, which again is enough for a flight for two just about anywhere in the continental United States, and sometimes even Europe if they're running a deal. So that's a major award for very little spending. They also have quite a bit of travel protection, like the Chase card, talking rental car protection and stuff like that. And they have a very interesting program that I am interested in looking into eventually, called this Companion Certificate. Whereas if you spend $20,000 a year, which is a lot, but not out of hand if you have major purchases, like we just put her eye surgery, cataract surgery on American Express card, that adds up in a hurry. For if you spend $20,000 in a year, you get a certificate for a companion certificate for $99. So I pay for a flight, and she gets to come along. She will come along for $99, which is fantastic. So that's a very exciting card we're looking into. And honestly, if we'd seen that one before we found the Citi Advantage card, we probably would have gone for that one because it's actually a much better card for travel. It doesn't have the multipliers for gas and groceries and things like that. It's basically strictly for American Airlines benefits.
So when we get our card, I can go to the store and buy Reese's peanut butter eggs, and we are covered, right?
No, you will buy Reese's peanut butter cups.
All right, definitely. Now, some of you may not be into flying. Recently, we've been doing a lot more driving and traveling and staying in hotels. So there are a few hotel related cards that you can also look into.
Exactly.
And one of them is the World of Hyatt. Did I get that right? Yes.
World of Hyatt
the
card.
World of Hyatt card. And on that one, you get 30 to 60,000 bonus points and 2 times on your groceries.
Restaurants.
Oh.
That's okay.
2 times on your restaurants. I like groceries, sorry.
Yes.
2 times on your restaurants. And it's one of those ones that you could stay at a nice Hyatt place, place for your points. And those are nice bonuses when you're on a trip.
I've been really impressed, especially with Hyatt Place. We're not really into high-end hotels, but there's Hyatt Places in smaller towns that go for 5,000 points a night, which is amazing. Hyatt Place is a nice hotel for us. And even the really, really nice ones, like in downtown Boston or downtown Manhattan, are only 20,000 points. So you get 60,000 points from a card like this for free. That's 3 nights in Boston or Manhattan, which is amazing. So
amazing. Yeah. The next one we would like to tell you about is the Marriott Bonvoy. Now, Marriotts have a lot of different hotels that are within this chain.
Fairfield.
Yes, yeah. And we've stayed at many. You can list them, or you know them better than I. But the nice thing about this is 75,000 bonus points you get. You get a 2 times multiplier on everything. That's your gas, your restaurant, and your groceries.
Everything.
Anything. On my eye surgery. Oh, maybe. I don't know.
She's thinking about a lot of her eye surgery. It's 2 days from now.
I can't wait to get my eyes fixed. So, but it's a really nice card too, because they give you a lot of options of places to stay that are Marriott related.
Now, Marriott, 75,000 points seems like a lot, and the 2x multiplier seems like a lot. What I found when I've looked at Marriott points is some Marriotts go for about 12,000 points, some go for 50,000 points, it seems like. So the nicer hotels are going to cost you a lot more points than the Hyatt hotels. So when you look at 75,000 points, that doesn't necessarily equal or exceed 30 to 60,000 points from a different chain. So you have to look at each hotel's redemption factor before you really say, oh, that's a better deal or that's not a better deal. And you may have a favorite hotel.
Yes.
For us, we tend to stay more at the mid-tier to more affordable hotels. The La Quintas, the Days Inn, the Ramadas, Super 8s, even if we really are in a small town. La Quinta seems to be our jam most of the time. Mm-hmm. And so we've earned quite a few Wyndham Rewards even without a card. We just applied for and just got, we haven't really started using it yet, the Wyndham Rewards Earner Plus card. It gives 45,000 points, 6x gas, 4x restaurants, and 4x groceries.
That's awesome.
That's an extraordinarily quick way to build points. And even the nicest hotels, we're looking at hotels in Salzburg and Munich, that nice hotels that are only 15,000 points. So you're talking about 45,000 points might give you 3 nights in Salzburg, Austria. So that would be incredible. Or you can use them domestically, of course. Wyndham is everywhere. So anyway, so yeah, the hotel points can come in handy, especially if you're not a big flyer or you don't anticipate to be traveling anytime soon because of COVID or other reasons. So
the one thing that's great about all these cards is you can use that. So you can pay off your grocery bills, your gas bill, your electric bill.
Your eye surgery.
Your eye surgery. I wasn't going to bring it up this time.
Oh well.
That's all right. All of these things you can put on your card to redeem points. But the key is that you want to make sure that you're able to pay off the balance every month, because it doesn't make sense to carry a balance and get interest on your card. It just kind of seems counterproductive to trying to pay and get points for your
Treat it like a debit card. We set up all of our cards to auto draft directly out of our checking account, so we don't even have to think about paying them. You treat it like a debit card from your checking account. Just assume that once you spend the money, it's gone. Do not carry a balance, especially if you're trying to earn points for travel. That's the worst thing in the world. We are not recommending that at all. So down below in the description, we posted links to many of the cards we've mentioned. There are many others we don't have any experience with, but there's so many travel cards out there for every corporation and business. There's Southwest, Hilton, Holiday Inn. Check them all out. There's also reward systems for cruises, if that's something you're interested in. I'm not sure if Carnival has one. I'm pretty sure Royal Caribbean does. So whatever your travel jam is, check out to see if getting a credit card that earns travel points will help you out in the future. It's a wonderful way to get you traveling a little bit faster and a little bit more painless.
And if you know of any kind of cards or anything like that that we haven't covered, or that you think would be knowledgeable for everybody else to know, please go ahead and comment below with a link or a description, or even your experience with using credit card points for your trips.
That's right.
So if you've made it this far, we really appreciate you sticking around with us. And just if you hit the like button, subscribe to us, ring the bell, you'll get notifications whenever we come out with new videos. We're going to be taking a really nice trip soon, so you'll want to make sure that you get the notification for the videos there.
In fact, we've got 4 trips in the next 15 months we're really excited to take, and we'd love to share our experience. Every place we're going there for the first time, and this channel was kind of built to help people, help the less experienced traveler, the first time traveler. And so you can join in on our experience, and we'll help you, and maybe we can all learn something together. If you think this video would be helpful to somebody else, please share. Remember, sharing is the ultimate like. Bye for now.